What's going on, my friends? Welcome to episode 205 of the Gay Gala Podcast. Here we bring you everything New York, New Jersey, Philadelphia, national and international sports. Host by usually Grassani, and just by Michael Cunningham, Alex Rich, and a very special guest, Billy Pinckney. You can tune in podcasts on various platforms, including Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and music, iRadio, and YouTube. Also, follow social media at GayGP. I thought I said it's time to get your game on.
Hey Adam, I want to see one of the days you actually throw the baseball and see what it does.
You know what? I'll do that once before I give you my word. I will do that once before the season ends.
All right. Because
I
I'm
will.
just praying, is he actually going to throw? I was like, is he actually going to throw the baseball, or is he actually just going to like pretend to throw like he usually does? Change it up. We're losing viewers, damn it.
All right, but guys, let me not be around. I'm sure we've got a very, very special guest from us. So, a repeat guest actually from what? All the way back in November
Season
2020. I
two.
forget. No, season one. Season one. I forget which episode it was, but it was all the way back in like November 2021. This guy, I met this guy during my times with the Jackals, former bat boy for the Jackals, former content creator for the Jackals, and now this dude is everywhere. He's creating content. We're talking. He's doing stuff. We're talking Yanks. He's interviewing Aaron Boone. He's a big time star now. We are so happy to welcome back to the show, Billy Pinckney. Billy, welcome back. How you doing?
Thank you, Adam. I appreciate it. I'm doing good. Good to see you guys, and I'm happy to be back. It's been a couple years since I was last on the show.
It's been too long. That it just shows you time flies when you're having fun.
Does.
Yeah, well, you got to interview Aaron Boone. I got a question to start it off, Adam, if you don't
Go
mind.
ahead, Michael. You lead off.
Okay, because I've always been a good leadoff hitter. But what is your favorite Yankee moment? And you got to meet Aaron Boone. How would you feel? How did you feel about the Juan Soto signing trade?
Yeah. So my favorite moment I'll say is all time would be Jeter's 3,000th hit. And I was young at the time. I wasn't there in person, but I would say that him being my favorite player growing up, seeing him reach that milestone was pretty special, and it was an incredible moment. But the Juan Soto, that trade that they made, and it's a 1 year deal they have right now, but it's going to be pretty exciting. I love the move. I think it's going to be a huge adjustment for opposing pitchers to make to the Yankees lineup with Soto and the other hitters who they traded for, and it'll be really cool. I asked Boone about the dynamic of Soto and how he'll change the lineup in a way for it to be difficult for opposing pitchers to navigate. So it's going to be really exciting. I love the energy he brings. He's somebody who's able to just liven up the clubhouse, the dugout, and hopefully he'll be a guy who's around for a long time. And I know the fans will love him. So it's
Exactly.
going to be pretty fun.
Say something.
He provides that spark, that energy that I really feel like at times, especially last year, was missing from the Yankees clubhouse. Like the Yankees comes, I feel like throughout the years, but especially last year, it felt too lackadaisical. I'm not in the room, so
Right.
I don't know what it's actually, but just watching my fan, it just feels like there wasn't really that spark. There wasn't really that aura for lack of a better term. Now, granted, winning a winning two games in your worst record since 1991, 1992 definitely doesn't help that, but it just felt that way, Billy. But I completely agree with you. Wanso, he's the type of guy that you know he's got a personality that's perfectly built for the Bronx. I mean, I said when they first traded him, it was the perfect acquisition for them. He's one of the best players in baseball. He's left-handed. A guy they haven't had, in the lineup, a left-handed stud. They haven't had that since Robinson Cano. Oh, and they finally got that, with Soto. He's an electrifying player, and I really feel like, if you told me, we'll get to the Yankees offseason aside because I definitely have some thoughts, but I definitely feel like getting one, so it was a move they had to make, and I agree with you, Billy. I'm super excited to watch him like in the Bronx.
Definitely, definitely. It'll be really fun. And to play off your point that you just mentioned there with players maybe being a little bit too lackadaisical, the energy really not being there. Look, you're saying that. I thought that as well. A lot of fans had the same opinion. So obviously, if so many fans are recognizing that, it must be an issue. And I think they addressed it with bringing in some characters. Verdugo's one, Soto's another, Marcus Stroman. This combination of players right here will hopefully be something that just provides some more energy and more of an edge for the Yankees, and we need that.
Yeah.
Who cares if we have a couple brawls? That's what it's all about. Bring it back to how it used to be.
Yeah, that's the thing. I feel like throughout the years, like the Yankees, you can make the argument that they've had too many quote unquote nice guys, which isn't by itself isn't a bad thing, but it's like you look at a lot of these championship teams, like on the field at least, you need guys that could be that has to mention them that can be bricks that can beat teams that when you're that the opposing teams like hate facing. You need a couple of those guys. So Bill, so bring up that when you bring up that point, sorry, when you bring up that point, Billy, I completely agree there.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. And I know fans are excited for it. They want to watch those guys in action, and I'm looking forward to it too because the Yankees really don't you don't see a lot of that, especially nowadays. You don't see the guys who play with a bit of a flair and show off a little bit and have some fun out on that field. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how they act, how they interact with each other and see how they feed off the energy.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, now I love the Juan Soto move. I love the Juan Soto move. So let me get to the rest of the offseason. I I'm gonna be honest with you, Billy. I wasn't the biggest fan of both the Verdugo and and the Strowman deals. I'll get the I'll get the Verdugo in a bit. I'll start with Verdugo. The main problem I have with Verdugo is that we all know that Yankees need to get a replacement, instead of for Jason Dominguez. Because we all know he's gonna be out, at the at the very least, the first, I don't know what, 2.5 months of the year, I think, the year. So we all know we all know need the guy, to fill in center field for that time. But you get a guy in Verdugo who clearly is gonna play like really gonna be more of like a left fielder, gonna be more of a left fielder than a center fielder. And you're gonna have Aaron Judge, play center field. Like I'm not sure or I like that because Aaron Judge is was he 31? He's 31. He's still in his prime, but still in his prime. But I'm not sure I like having Aaron Judge out there, in center field every day. I just feel like that the wear and tear, of playing center field every day. If it's in like a short stretch or if it's like for the playoffs, like different story. I'm fine playing Judge there, but having him out there for like what I don't know, 100 games or something like that. I'm a little bit skeptical there. So I want to ask you your thoughts on that, Billy.
Yeah, it's definitely an interesting point. I think I think Judge is okay with playing center field. Obviously, I would prefer him in right field as well, but
Yeah.
if you
I
have to
mean, he's
go with
gonna do it. He's the captain. He'll do anything to
yeah,
help the
for
team.
sure. For sure. And he's fine with it definitely. So, at least until Dominguez comes back, I could see him playing center field every day. Verdugo mainly in left field, I'd say, and then Soto in right. That's his home and right field. So it makes sense to have at least two guys who are playing their natural positions still, and then have Judge in center. And look, he's a guy who could adapt. He's a pro's pro. He can make that adjustment to center field. And he's played center field pretty well, but obviously you don't want to have a guy like that have too much wear and tear on his body or try to run balls down in the gap and injure himself running or something like that, like we saw last year in LA at Dodger Stadium. So, it is what it is, but it's part of the game, especially when you're trying to bring in quality bats inside the organization, but it just works out defensively where you're going to have to play Judge in center.
Definitely, and I'll ask you about Mark Short. We all knew after they missed out on on Yamamoto, that they need to go out there and get a legit number two guy, or they need to get another pitcher. But ideally, Billy, they definitely need to go out there and get like a top end rotation guy. And I just felt like Stroman was just kind of underwhelming because I said before, come you look at Stroman's numbers at Yankee Stadium, they are I think his ERA's there's like what over six.
Mm.
So he's gonna be pitching, half his slots at Yankee Stadium, and his track record there isn't the best. And you look at and obviously in the first half of last year with the Cubs, he was stellar. He was amazing. You can make the argument that he might have been a Cy Young contender that's the biggest season. But then at the end of the season, we all know what happened. His ERA, he had a six something ERA in the second half of the season, and went over there. So and needless to say, all obviously, all like we all know all his history with the Yankees and stuff. I know he said that he and Castro squashed it, but still, it's still a question, how's this guy who's so active on social media? How's he gonna be able to handle New York? What's his reaction gonna be like, that first time where he has a bad start and fans boo him? How's he gonna handle that? So
Yeah.
that's my big issue with Stroman is that because coming before Mark Stroman signed coming to this offseason, we all said the Yankees rotation was Garrett Cole and a bunch of question marks. And now coming out of the offseason, I would say it's the same. Garrett Cole and a bunch of question marks.
It's definitely an interesting situation. Obviously, Stroman's got a track record of interacting with fans on social media and how he operates, but
He has just for the record, he has not blocked me yet, just for the record.
okay, you got to watch now. You got to watch. Be careful. But no, I think he's ready for the challenge of New York, and I feel like it's definitely his time, and hopefully he's learned from the past. He's had his quarrels with Yankee fans or fans from all around baseball, and maybe that's the end of that. So maybe he doesn't have to interact with the fans, or even if he gets booed, maybe he'll understand, hey, I just didn't pitch well that day, and you just got to move on and play better the next time. So hopefully he gets that, and we'll see. I'm sure they have had that conversation, and I know he knows how the Yankee fans operate. So I don't think he would have signed here if he didn't think he could handle it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's he def one thing I will say he definitely looks hyped to be a Yankee. I believe he that's the thing he's always wanted to be a Yankee and I think he's posting on like all the I think I saw a picture of like what was it again where it was I think it was Royce. I think it had something Yankees in the background. So I forget.
Right.
I just remember seeing something like that. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's definitely gonna be a very interesting situation. Very
Yeah.
it's definitely gonna be very interesting because now now we all know pitchers guys is reporting in like what 2 weeks I think. Yeah,
Yeah.
uh, yeah, they reported 2 weeks. So I'm gonna ask you right now. Do you think right now that the Yankees are done? Because I definitely think that, especially in rotation, I still think that they could use another arm, particularly Blake Snell. We all know what happened. They made their offer and then he outpriced them, and now it looks like the Yankees are like okay, we're done, like we're done here. Six, that option all over the table, but then Billy, we just get this big news today. The Orioles make a absolute splash. They get who's getting Corbin Burns, I believe.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Corbin Burns. They land him for like what was it?
They got a couple prospects.
Because yeah, a couple.
Pretty
I'm
good
like,
deal.
yeah. I mean, the Orioles. That's an absolute steal. I mean, how number one. I will ask how are the Yankees not involved in that? I mean, I definitely feel like the Yankees could have beaten that offer. The Yankees could have beaten that offer blindfolded. So there has to be something there where maybe the Brewers just didn't want to deal with the Yankees or something like that, like that. Like I think there's definitely, or maybe they asked too much of the Yankees and they took a lesser deal, from the Orioles. That I mean we saw it happen, a couple of years ago when Garrett Cole, first got traded. The Yankees made a better offer than the Astros, but the past chose the Astros because they didn't want to, be the team that helped out the Yankees. So I definitely want to ask about that. With the Orioles now, they get Corbin Burns, and now it's really looking like, they're really looking to make the leap, to contend, not just defend their crown, but to really go for, try to get to and win the World Series. So what do you think? Do you think the Yankees are done, or do you think they have, another move up their sleeves?
I think they're looking for a couple more arms and probably a reliever and a starter, I would say.
Yeah.
And I think not just a back end starter. I think they're looking for a maybe a 3 or 4 quality starter. So I would like Blake Snell. That'd be pretty cool. Corbin Burns was on the top of my list, and obviously he was dealt to the Orioles, but that's a move that I feel like the Yankees could have made. They gave up a couple prospects, the Orioles, but the Yankees definitely could have matched that or given them more. But the problem with the Yankees is that they have so many 1 year guys on the team who have just a year left on their contract. So maybe they didn't want to deal with another guy in that situation and instead go after a free agent so they could sign him to a multi-year deal. That could potentially be it. But
Yeah.
you look at Snell, he was asking for too many years, but who knows? If he doesn't have a deal yet, he wasn't offered by another team, I don't think. So it looks like they could potentially go down in the amount of years and ultimately end up with a 5 or 6 year deal instead of the 9 I think that he was looking for.
Yeah, it was like for what, 9 years, 270. That's an insane ask.
Yeah, that won't happen unless a team splurges and just takes a little bit of a risk on somebody because he's not the healthiest either every single year. So he had a good year last year, but I wouldn't mind him, but still, you never know. The Yankees
Yeah,
love injured players.
I definitely think they could definitely use, what I definitely think they could use, one more guy in that rotation because honestly, we all know Garrett Cole, he's the ace, he's the workhorse.
Fuck Garrett
But
Cole.
he just won the AL Cy Young. What's your beef with him?
I just said fuck him in general.
Sorry, Michael, I'm gonna have to revoke your Yankee fan card for that statement. But I mean,
Oh,
honestly,
how
Cole's
you
the
didn't
ace.
know I
Like
was even here? I was gone for like 10 minutes. I'm surprised you should
you
know.
abandoned us while we're in the middle of our guest. Shame on you.
I had to take a shit.
Then why didn't you tell us? Say, be right back. I have to go to the bathroom.
I had to take a shit. I can't. I got. But next time I'm gonna say taking a
How
shit. Be
hard
right
to
back.
say, hey guys, be right back. I gotta use the bathroom.
Next time I'm gonna say it graphic next time. Just to prove a point. Like my bad, Billy. I had when you got a diarrhea, you gotta.
You gotta go. You
When
gotta
you
go. Yeah.
gotta go, you gotta go.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but what I'm saying is that you look at the rotation, we all know Cole's the ace, but Rodon, honestly,
Whew.
number one, is he gonna stay healthy? Number two, how's he gonna bounce back from that disappointing season? What's the status of Nestor Cortez? Is he healthy? Healthy. Again, Mark Stroman, how's he gonna? All questions. How's he gonna handle New York? And will he be able to pitch? Like the pitcher we saw, in the first half of last year, and Clark Schmidt, how's he gonna develop? I think Clark Schmidt's a real interesting guy. I think he's like what 26, I think 25. So he's still very young. I really feel like that he could develop into a really good st starting pitcher. So Clark Schmidt's a guy I definitely have an eye on. So I didn't want to ask. I definitely feel like the Rangers rotation, it's definitely very interesting. But I definitely feel like to be safe, they could. I definitely agree that they could use another arm.
Yeah, for sure. And it could either be a fantastic year for this rotation and for the team in general, or it could be a train wreck. There are a lot of guys who had down years last year, but if they have an average or above average year, it can change the whole game for the Yankees this year. So it's exciting to see. I think a couple guys are expected to have breakout years. You look at DJ LeMahieu on the offensive side and Volpe coming off of a great defensive year, but if he starts swinging it a little bit more, a couple guys like that, it changes the whole game. So You got that on the offense, but then the pitching side, man, you have Stroman healthy. If you have a guy like Nestor, who we saw a couple years ago, those
Yeah,
are a couple top line guys who could be top of the line starters if they're healthy and they're pitching well and zoned in. So I'm looking
exactly.
forward to seeing that. And obviously Rodon, he had a fastball slider. If he really develops that changeup and throws that consistently, he'll have three solid pitches and something that he hasn't done because I feel like his approach could be different if he has that third pitch. He was mainly working off of two pitches throughout his career, and I think the hitters were starting to figure him out. So now, if he mixes that changeup in a lot more, I think overall that'll help him out a lot. And man, just got to stay healthy. That's the name of the game now, just staying healthy.
Definitely. Definitely. I mean, Michael, do you have a question?
No, this ranges in my hand. Of course, I have a fucking question. Come on now,
Okay.
don't ask stupid questions. You get stupid answers. You being a Yankee fan, and how do you think our road for us to win the World Series by 2024 or fall time?
By 2024,
Yeah, this year.
this year, you think they could win this year?
Yeah, how's our keys to win? As you're the Yankee expert.
The chances?
Yeah,
I think you said keys. Michael, did you
Keys?
say keys to win?
yeah, keys to win.
All right, keys to win. Thank
Okay,
you.
I'd say if I had to give you three keys to the kingdom of the World Series championship, I would say the first thing is health, staying healthy. That's a big thing because a lot of times when guys get hurt and they still try to play through it, then their mechanics get out of whack, and then that results in poor play. So I'd say health, stay healthy. I think number two is to have the new guys come in here and provide energy and a spark. And then I'm going to say base running as another one
Definitely.
because the base running was brutal last year. So if they're able to be smart in the base paths, I think Brad Ausmus is going to be a big part of that too. Aaron Boone mentioned last week when I saw him there at an event, and he said that he'll be taking over Brad Ausmus a lot during spring training. So those are definitely a few keys right there. The simple things: health, taking care of your body, bringing the energy, and then doing the small things right, being consistent on the base paths, on defense.
Yeah,
Those things win ball games.
exactly.
Preach, brother.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
yeah, yeah. A couple, just a couple more for me. Uh, um, you mentioned a guy like Anthony Volpe. I really feel like that he could be a big time X factor for his team because you just saw his rookie year. The guy want to go. Literally want to go glove. I mean, that doesn't happen every day in baseball where a rookie shortstops win to go love. And yes, his average was a little disappointing, and he definitely had his like struggles. But at the end of the day, he still had a 20 home run, 20 steal season. Like that's very impressive for a rookie. So if he could just get the average up to if he could if he's a guy can have that kind of a breakout year, that really changes the dynamic of the Yankees lineup. And I really feel like a lot of guys, should I think a big theme this season is a lot of guys is either A, bouncing back or B, taking the lead. Like we saw Anthony Volpe, can he take the lead? Anthony Rizzo, how we'll be able to bounce back from that concussion if he could just get it going and be the guy we saw in 2021 and 2022, that completely changes the Yankees lineup. What's up with DJ LeMayu? Does he have anything left in the tank? Does Stanton have anything left in the tank? So there's a lot of. I agree with you, Billy. There's a lot of things where if enough things break right for the Yankees, I could see this team, being a legitimate contender to win the World Series. But at the same time, we've seen in the past a lot of things that we always say about the A's. If this goes right, like they like we always say, if things go right, they can make a run. And then what happens? Those said things don't go right. So
Yeah.
yeah, I definitely feel like it's definitely gonna be a very intriguing season for the Bronx Wilders.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
this just make or break for Aaron Judge.
Well, Judge is getting old. He's getting older. He's getting older. He's not getting any younger. Him and Garrett
Yes.
Cole. So you want
So
to
it's
win
like you
now.
you you gotta win. You gotta win. The Yankees need to be all in right now.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. They need to win a World Series, both of those guys with the Yankees.
I
So
yeah.
we'll see.
This will be my last. This will be my last question, and then I'll hand over to Alex for some final questions.
You know, Alex don't talk.
I said before, if the Yankees don't win a World Series with Aaron Judge and Garrett Cole, it 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 would be worse than not getting Don Mattingly or ring, in my opinion. Because at least
Hmm.
with Don Mattingly, you can use the excuse, okay, those teams weren't any good. Those teams, weren't good.
But
This
we
team
could have had a ring in
has
'94. We
had
could have had a ring in.
has been knocking on the door for so many years, and yet they still have not, been able to still not able to, as Aaron Boone says, get over the hump or get over the mountain. So
There's a lot of great players never win the World
it's
Series.
definitely something where I definitely Yankee fans, we all definitely want to see Judge and Cole get their rings, because if they end their Yankee careers with no rings, boy, would that be a disappointment.
Guys, the greatest ever baseball player to ever live didn't win a World Series. You guys know who I'm going with this. Lamar Barnes, greatest baseball player of all time. But here's the thing. I'm gonna say this: if the Yankees don't win, they can't run out of excuses. They can't. You just got the best player in the National League, in my opinion, to come to us. Then what? We
Yeah.
have. In my opinion, I have a certain disdain for a certain guy on the Yankees. Adam, you know where I'm going with this.
Michael, I appreciate your passionate but it's getting kind of late. We don't have enough time for a broadcast rant. You could do your broadcast rant once Billy leaves. I promise you that,
I
buddy.
think Billy hates Brian Cashman as much as I do.
I have no
You know,
comment.
tell the truth.
I
God
can
watching you, Bill.
No. He got us one, so he's off the hook for now, at least.
No,
For
yeah, we'll see. We'll see what
now.
happens. So let's see what happens this season,
Well,
and then we'll go from
my
there.
a guy I like, because I'm a big Devils fan. A guy I like called Brett Peck. He posted this email about the Devils head coach, and it's like one minute and 1 minute it's like, okay, we want this guy fired, and another time it'll put in the email saying, all right, let's see what happens here. That's where I'm at with Brian Cashman. Let's see what happens here.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Hockey
Uh,
Uh,
sucks.
all right. All right, but Alex, you can have the final questions. Go ahead.
My question is, what is what is your uh sorry what are you most looking forward to this upcoming spring training, and who do you think will be a dark horse in the National League?
hmm. Let's see.
No
As far as
Phillies
spring training,
question week.
uh,
I'm sorry,
Alex,
Billy. Go
that's a
ahead.
shitty question, brother. That was a shitty question. You can do
I'm
no,
better.
sorry,
no,
Billy. Go ahead.
no. I think as far as spring training goes, I'm looking forward to seeing what prospects are getting time in with these different organizations, especially the Yankees, who they're really looking at. Because a lot of times the big leaguers don't play as much. They really want to focus on the minor league guys. So I'm looking forward to watching them. And then as far as the National League, are you saying a team or a player? A team to
Uh,
look out for?
yeah, a team.
Do not say the Phillies. If you say the Phillies, Billy, your be on the show will be
I'm
revoked and you'll
talking.
never be
No,
around.
Phillies aren't even a sleeper team. They're a legitimately good team.
Yeah, the Phillies are good. I would say a sleeper team, obviously last year was the Diamondbacks, right? Probably them.
Obviously.
But I feel like this year, maybe the Reds. Maybe the Reds. I
Ooh,
like the Reds.
interesting.
A buddy of
Well,
mine's
how
on the
about we all do our
Reds.
pick? How about we all do our sleeper picks? We all go 10 seconds or less. You say the Reds. For me, I'll say for the Brewers.
Well, I mean, I can see that. I can see that.
At least we didn't lose our mind and somebody said, what team I'm thinking of. Adam, now you. What's your sleeper team?
My sleeper team. I'll go with the Cubs.
Alex, how about you, my boy?
I'll go with Cincinnati.
You know what? I'm proud of all y'all. You want to know why? Y'all didn't say Oakland. Good job. We haven't lost our minds yet.
If you said Oak, I would be like, okay. That's like, okay.
You
Yeah,
had to be really.
horrible situation there. A horrible situation. I
They,
definitely feel
they,
bad for the fans there.
they said that they have the worst attendance in MLB history.
Yeah,
Crazy.
it just shows that some of these owners really, if you
They
don't
tried
want,
moving to
if you
Vegas,
don't want to invest in your product, then you really have no business being, owner of a professional baseball team, in my opinion.
bro. They want to move them to Vegas. That's their goal. They're going to move them
I
to
mean,
Vegas.
look what happened with the Orioles. They change owners, boom, they get Corbin Burns. You
Yeah,
get an owner that's actually willing to, do stuff to try to win. Look what happens.
it's
All right.
crazy.
Bro,
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
the Oakland A's are a joke of a franchise. They're like the Detroit Pistons of the NBA.
That's
Yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what
let's see.
happens in
All
that new
right. All
ballpark,
right.
but
All
I
right.
don't know.
Any final questions for Billy?
All right, this is my last one.
All right, we'll make this the last one. Go ahead.
I want to make it a good one. Who do you think was the better all-time Yankee, Reggie Jackson or Thurman Munson?
Ooh,
That's the other
I would
question, right, Adam?
I would say Thurman Munson, the captain. He was somebody who probably would have had an even better career if it didn't get cut short due to his tragic death. But Reggie wasn't with the Yankees as long. That's the thing, and he played for several other teams. So, and obviously he was a great player as well. But I think Thurman probably takes it.
I agree with you, and I think Reggie Jackson is the best player to play that the Yankees ever got. I say the
Hmm.
best Yankee of all time, in my opinion, is Thurman Munson.
Yeah, yeah. No,
And
he
I
was
love
great.
Derek Jeter, and Derek Jeter is one of my favorite players of all time.
Yeah.
And I
No, I
believe
grew up
that
watching Jeter. He was the man. Yeah.
Adam, who do you think is better, Munson or Jeter? If you had to pick, Adam, gun to your head.
Uh, I gotta go Jeter. I mean,
I say,
no disrespect to Munson, but it's but I definitely gotta go Jeter. All right,
guys,
all right,
fuck
I,
House
all right.
Steinbrenner.
All right, Billy, you're gonna kill me. I know I said that Michael's last question, but I really wanted to end it with this one. Honestly, like seeing like all where you've been. Like I said, you're talking with Aaron Boone. You just talked with Talking Yanks. As I saw you creating content with what probably my favorite guy and definitely a fan, Keith McPherson. I listen to that guy all the time.
Yeah.
Love him. Just
Yeah.
how has this journey been for you? Because I remember you. I remember us, literally just covering that 2019 Jackals championship together, and I look at I'm also doing my thing with ESPN Plus, and now you're out there doing it. So what's this journey been like? What's this journey been like for you?
Yeah, it's been a really cool journey, really special because obviously we crossed paths while with the Jackals and Indie Ball, and then just seeing, what came of that and just taking those experiences and then trying to find a way to continue my career in baseball and sports media, going to Dubai, going and having these different opportunities has been awesome. And it's been a blessing. Trying to publish this book and then helping out young kids. It's all part of the process of loving what you do. And that's what happens. You find something you like to do, you can have a purpose through that and help impact people. And to me, it's only just the beginning. There's always something new to take up, new opportunities to learn about and pursue. And I'm excited. We'll see what's
Yeah,
next.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
looking
yeah,
forward to it.
I completely forgot to ask about that. Your book. If you want, you could talk about that a little.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I published a book to help out youth athletes, youth baseball players right here actually. So we have the book right
Okay,
here.
that is gonna be hold up. That's gonna be the episode thumbnail. Perfect.
There you go.
Yeah.
Bring that
But
back.
yeah, we
Bring that
have
back. What's the number for it?
what was
What's the
that?
number for the episode? What did he show? What did you buffoon show?
Our guy wrote a book.
You wrote a book?
Yeah. So this is the book and it's really advice for professional players for youth athletes. These are all interviews that I've done throughout the years, and they were transcribed and compiled into this
Homeboy
one
wrote
book.
a book.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna pick up a copy sometime.
Yeah, for
Definitely.
sure.
All
So
Do we
right,
get a
but
free copy? Do we get a free copy?
I don't have many copies here. These people bought them the past week. I gotta get them to them. But yeah, on
no.
Amazon, I
Here's
believe
how
there
it's gonna
are.
work. Billy's gonna get me a free copy, and then I'll sell it to you, Michael, for double the price. I'm
The
just
collector's
kidding.
item.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. All right, but Billy, we thank you so much. Come on, it's been. I mean, seeing how fun. Seeing like all the work you've done. It's just been wonderful. It's just been wonderful to watch. I definitely hopefully sometime we see each other at Yankee Stadium. But maybe if not that, we see each other at Jackal Stadium sometime. I'd be down for that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Thanks for having me on and keep doing your thing. Keep
Definitely. One
going,
last
keep
thing,
going.
tell us where else can find you.
Yeah, Billy the Bat Boy on social media, BillyTheBatBoy.com, and that's where I post all my content.
Perfect. Well, Billy, we thanks so much for coming on. And once again, you're welcome back anytime. Do not be a stranger at all, buddy.
Yeah, if you become a
Thank you. I
stranger, we have a
appreciate
problem with you.
it. Oh man, I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Take care.
Anytime, brother. Have a good night.
All right, you too. Good night, guys.
All right. All right. That was Billy Pinckney. So happy to have him on. Oh my God. My boy published a book. Can you believe that?
Adam, we all know you can't read.
Nah, we all know, Michael, we all know you're secretly illiterate.
First of all, I actually have a 4.0 GPA. Thank you very much. And a
Yeah,
5
you
point.
you you still illiterate. Don't at me. But it's great to have him
Boy, I
on,
can
talk about
read,
all
brother.
things Yankees and really
But Adam,
talk about
read
his
this.
experiences in base. Talk about think that, but great to have him on, talk all things Yankees and talk about his experiences with baseball and 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 all that good stuff. All that good stuff. But okay, before but before we get to a hot take, guys, you know what month it is, right?
Black History Month.
Which means we have the grand return of Black History in Sports, starring. Take a guess who this segment is. Take a guess who this segment is hosted by. Alex, take a wild guess.
Michael Cunningham.
Wrong. It's John Barati. No, of course it's Michael
What the hell?
Cunningham. Michael, this segment John Barati would clearly be the perfect host for this segment. Don't you
I know,
agree?
right? Even though he's been in a lot of Black Lives Matter protests, he's been in jail for them. No big deal. He doesn't have a given like it's very pro black, but no biggie. You know what I'm saying? All right, what we got today? We're gonna talk about
Go
the
ahead,
late
buddy. The
great.
floor is yours.
We're gonna talk about Adam. We're gonna talk who. You know who I'm gonna talk about today?
Go
The
ahead.
late great Bill Russell. Pop quiz, Adam. Who was the first black coach to coach in the NBA? Pop quiz.
Bill Russell?
Correct. Bill Russell, first NBA coach to win an NBA Finals. Here's what I believe: that Alex should be on this segment because he should learn something this year. All right. See
Plugging in
how
his
it is.
phone charger, all right?
All right, we're gonna learn. Adam,
Just so you know, Michael, I would never disrespect you the way Alex does, just so you know.
Alex know better. Yo. He don't want to be black. All right. I wish you could put him in the waiting room for that.
Only problem, he's technically the host, so I don't have that power. I would if I could, but unfortunately I can't.
Guys, I'm gonna say this. Bill Russell made a gap for all athletes. If it wasn't for him and Jackie Robinson, black sports wouldn't be there. You know what I'm saying? The first black.
Go ahead. I just typed in the Zoom chat. I heard all of that, you idiot. Wait. We say appreciate you, idiot. Are you talking to me or are you talking to Michael?
Big Mike.
Alex is a keyboard warrior. Alex, I disrespect you diss a black man on Black History
Move your
Month.
hand.
How dare you disrespect a black man on Black History Month? Adam, he has some nerve, right?
That's a payback for what you said about Embiid.
Oh, you can't diss a black man on. First of all, Embiid is African. We don't claim him. He's soft, like you. But seriously, Bill Russell.
You're soft. You're soft. That cream cheese.
You can't even spell cream cheese.
C
Moving
R
on
E A N.
moving on to John's butt kisser. Moving on. Hey Adam, but seriously, Bill Russell, man, probably the best African American leaders he fought with. He went with King. He supported Martin Luther King Jr. He was in Boston, which was probably one of the world's racist cities up north. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They try to burn his house down, and you still fought for civil rights. And you probably one of the greatest big men of all time. Guys, I'm gonna say this. People think Black History Month is a joke. Well, I think it helps. For me, Black History Month is every day. It's not just this one month of February. It's 365 days a year.
Exactly.
Every day you're doing your history. Like Alex being a rude fuck and not paying attention.
I got ears.
No, you don't. You look like a gay leprechaun. But seriously. But
Alex, pop quiz. In Boston, they did what to Bill Russell's house?
They lit it up on fire.
the boy was listening. Good job. Clap it up, Adam. The boy ain't stupid. Yay. Even though he's from Abington, PA, which is the suburbs of Philadelphia. But Alex says, I'm from Philadelphia. I'm from the hood. That's how Alex was saying.
Yeah.
Alex, my boy, I gotta tease you. Calm down, bitch.
Okay, my
Alex,
son.
so Alex, Alex is so soft, man. He loves Joel Embiid's nuts so much he started crying earlier. Oh, in the group chat. He was like, "That's not nice, Mike. That's not nice." But all seriousness, happy Black History Month. Shout out to your people.
Definitely Happy Black History Month to you, brother.
But can I explain how much Alex
I
was a bitch earlier?
the
This was my Black History Month.
I mean, it's just Michael, can I I want to add something here. I mean, I'm really happy that we do this segment each and every Black History Month. To really amplify, because we all know sports would not be. Michael, could you imagine sports today without African Americans and people of color?
People
It
of
would
color. What
literally
the fuck?
suck.
What are you saying? What are you? Racist people of color?
I said it would literally suck.
First of
Like
all, black people without playing sports, man, the white man will make it boring.
exactly. It's like, could you imagine like baseball without the contribution of Jackie Robinson, or could you imagine basketball without Bill Russell or Michael Jordan, or could you imagine or could you
Don't say
imagine
hockey. Don't say hockey. We don't claim
even
hockey.
hockey? Look what PK Subban's done for the game of hockey,
First of all, they don't want the niggas. They don't want the Negroes in hockey.
But still, it's still like it's 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 still I'm really happy we do this
Adam, I played hockey. Adam, I played hockey when I was
yeah
younger. I'm gonna tell you something.
because
I,
unfortunately it's like a lot of people unfortunately unfortunately a lot of people like there's still a lot of racism in this country and around the world. I don't know, Michael, did you hear about that story with the Jackie Robinson statue?
oh my god.
You heard about it, right?
Yep.
Yeah, they cut it off and set it on fire. It's just like, what did you, I just don't understand what would possess someone to really do that. Like Jackie Robinson literally was we think of all this man had to endure, to literally to to bring African Americans to people of color to baseball. It's like, what? Why would you like resent that? Why would you have feelings of like this? Why would you have? How could you have that much itching after
If I
you
found out
for
that's a
you to do?
black man, he a sellout for that.
Really?
If it was a black man that did that, I'm saying hypothetically, you don't do that to
I
your own
mean,
people.
yeah, it's like it's just. I could go on, but I don't know. I mean, hopefully, police are outside and they're looking for a guy. So
Alex
hopefully
voted
that,
for Trump, by the
yeah.
way.
So hope, all right, police found the guy and they're looking for the suspect. So hopefully they lock those guys up and throw away the keys. So they're, I mean, what they did, that's definitely worthy of vandalism with some arson charges. So yeah, the perpetrator is about to just. But Michael, we thank you so much for your first Black History Sports segment, and we look forward to your next one coming up in a couple of days.
No, no problem, my brother.
All right, but guys, do you know what time it is?
Hot take, baby, baby.
Time for the hot take the episode. And Michael, guess what?
I'm up.
You're working double duty today. You're doing Black History and Sports, and now you've got the hot take. You're working overtime, my boy.
Come on, it's Black History, but give me a break. Remember I was doing triple duty? Remember when I used to do first for season one, I was
Yeah,
doing
Michael, you know what they say? No good deed goes unpunished.
fuck off. What's my hot take for the day? I'm gonna say that Chris Mad Dog Russo is probably one of the worst sports analysts besides Skip Bayless.
Okay, because here's the thing. I'm a fan of Chris Mad Dog Russo, but go ahead.
For basketball, not for
Okay, for
baseball.
basketball, I agree. For basketball, I agree. I don't
Okay,
like.
so I need something. I need a better hot take. See, Alex, that's sort of a hot take. You're not saying random facts. I got a hot take, boys. That that Shohei Ohtani should. Nope, can't. I love Shohei. Hold up. Man, I had a good idea. Hold up.
I Now I'll
That
let you
Michael
go.
K and Ken Single, that Joe Miller and Joe Morgan are the greatest play-by-play duo of all time for baseball.
Okay, go ahead.
Here's why I believe it. Because every Sunday, from April to no September, growing up as a kid, much as I love Ken Singleton and Michael K together, but John Miller and Joe Morgan, man, they made the game lively. You know, that epic voice of Joe Miller. They called every retro game. They had Barry Bonds, Jeter. They made every game seem alive, Adam. You know what I mean? This was like guys that are in their 60s and 70s calling baseball games. Hey, Adam, have you ever watched an ESPN game on Sunday Night Baseball back in the day when you were a kid? The energy they possess, the knowledge of Joe Morgan playing the game, are probably one of the greatest teams in the 70s. The Big Gang Red with him, probably the greatest hitter of all time, but won't let him in the Hall of Fame, Pete Rose. They called him the Big Red Machine. That was a hell of a team. And I'm not even a Cincinnati Reds fan. The way the knowledge of the game, how he makes the game come alive, like watching it from as a kid, you're like, I got hooked on it. Like, you know how, for example, how Walt Frazier and Iron Eagle for the Nets made you feel like basketball was alive. You know what I mean, Adam?
Yeah.
Joe Miller, and Joe Morgan made it alive for me. They called every game together. They worked in tandem shifts as a team. They had hype ups. They hype each other up for an alley oop or for a home run. But at the end of the day, those teams were probably the best random dudes of all time. And let's just be real. As for baseball, as you're watching from at home, the one thing they want to do is entertain the crowd. You don't want no sports announcer that says, "Ladies and gentlemen, batting for Barry Bonds is in a 3-2 count. What's he gonna do now?" No, they had excitement when they said it. Just like Michael K. when he said, "See ya." But I believe that Michael K. is right here. When Michael K. Singleton, Joe Miller, and John Miller and Joe Morgan are literally right up here. It's neck and neck, but I'll give it an edge to John Miller and Joe Morgan. That's my hot take.
All right, Alice, you go first.
Adam, you go first because I know you're gonna disapprove. Because at least my hot take wasn't
I
boring.
am going to disapprove this hot take for one reason and one reason only. Michael Cunningham, you have just committed treason, my boy. You and me, have we not been some of the biggest Michael K. fans,
I know,
our entire
I
lives?
know.
We've driven,
You gonna
listening to the Michael
disapprove
K.
my
show.
hot take?
I remember us driving, we go to Boston and we listen to Michael K. and Singleton and David Cohn
No,
and Paul O'Neill and all them
I,
boys do Yankee games. You and me and our boy Sam, we went to this man's 20th anniversary, the show's 20th anniversary
I actually
party.
met Joe Morgan. That's why.
And you dare to say that they're not the greatest duo, Michael K. I am disappointed for one reason. You have committed treason, my
Can you
boy.
be
This
serious,
is treason.
Adam?
Treason.
Adam, at least,
Treason.
Adam, at least approve me because you're my boy. At least I'll approve all your hot.
In all seriousness, I do approve it. I personally have K there about you bring up a lot of great points, and about Jordan Morgan.
You said I created treason. Damn, man. Adam, you approve.
I approve, yeah.
I created treason. And you're a big ugly Boy Scout. How about you?
I approve.
Hey, Adam, you got me good, man. You got me good. I thought you were gonna disapprove seriously.
It's like this is true.
Adam, you can't even spell treason.
Yo. Imagine the cops just show up at the door and say, Michael Cunningham, you're under arrest for treason.
I'm like, Adam called the police, didn't he? Yo, but what I said about Michael K. I'm like, damn, Adam, really? You gonna call 5-0 on me just for my opinion?
Oh my God.
Adam, Adam, I'm still a Yankee fan. I just had
Michael K, I'm just playing with you, right?
yeah, you about to steal my hot. Oh, hey, Adam, you said Michael K sucks as a baseball host. You said that.
I never ever said that. In the
Michael
words
K would
of Mike
probably agree
Ranta,
with
I
me.
never said that.
Michael K would probably agree with me that Joe Miller, Joe Morgan, and John Miller were the greatest play-by-play announcers. So, Adam, I've been having a hot roll. I've been having a roll, brother. I'm on a roll. Move, biatch, get out the way.
Yeah.
This is the life. This is the life. All right, what we got next, Adam?
All right, next on our show. So now we're gonna talk some hoops, and I have a question. Do you guys want to hear me? Which one do you want to do first? Do you guys want to hear me rant, or do you want to hear me, or you want hear something or do you guys want to go first and
I want to hear you
break down?
rant. I mean, an Adam rant.
Okay,
We
you
haven't had
guys.
one in a while.
You all right? You guys ready to hear? You guys ready to hear an Adam Grassani rant?
Oh, baby.
Okay. So the NBA All-Star reserves were just announced,
Okay.
and for the most part, Let's look at the East. Kawhi Leonard, Anthony Davis, Devin Booker, Anthony Edwards, Steph Curry, Paul George, Karl Anthony Towns. I don't have a problem with that. I mean, I thought De'Aaron Fox should have made it, but it's like, okay, not the end of the world. Okay. Now we get to the East. And boy, I have one major problem. So here's the East reserves. Jaylen Brown, Donovan Mitchell, Jalen Brunson. I mean, great to see Jalen Brunson. The fact that he was a starter, I really have a problem with that. Bam Adebayo, Julius Randle, Tyrese Maxey, Paolo Banchero. Okay, now
Who-
here's my Paolo Banchero.
What?
Yeah,
Benchero is better than Cam Thomas. Shut the fuck up.
you thought this was gonna be about Cam Thomas?
Yeah.
Wrong,
Bridges?
wrong. I'm gonna rant about this because I'm a big fan of this player, and I'm really tired of him, of him getting underappreciated. I may have to make this a future hot take.
All right.
How in the flying fudge is Trae Young not an all-star? The guy is. Have you seen what Trae Young's doing this season? Now the Hawks have their struggles. I'm not denying that. This guy's averaging 27 and 10.9 assists. He's basically averaging 27 and 11. He's doing stuff that really the only player that we've seen do something similar to this, like score such a high rate and assist such a high rate, is James Harden. Oh, and Russell Westbrook, but Russell Westbrook too. But even then, that one year, the only year you haven't shown, was just that one year. How okay. Jalen Brunson, I can understand. Don Mitchell, I understand. I'm gonna make the argument. You guys are not gonna like this. Trae Young's a better player than the rest of the All Star reserves. I'm sorry.
Who? He's better than Julius Randle?
Oh, easily.
Not even close. Julius Randle's been
Are
averaging.
you, Michael? Bye.
Who else? Who else? I'll give you.
Uh, Jalen Brown. I would definitely take Trae Young over Jalen Brown.
Jalen Brown, no. Fail.
Wait, are you saying you would say take Jalen Brown over Trae Young?
Yes, 100%. He doesn't. If you go to a rant, at least make it a good rant, stupid idiot.
Michael, my boy,
What's up?
you smoking that good weed?
No, that's
You
called common
smoking?
sense. That's called
No.
common fucking sense, my nigga.
Did Trae Young not lead a team to the conference finals? When was the last time? When has Julius Randle ever done that? When has Jalen Brown ever done that? Okay, yeah, he's got the NBA finals, but we all know that Jason Tatum was the best player on those Celtics teams. Trae Young was the best player on a team that got to the conference finals. And he doesn't make the All Star. He doesn't make the All Star team at putting up these type of numbers over guys like Julius Randle, Tyrese Maxey, Paolo Banchero. I'm not saying those guys necessarily should be All Stars. I'm just saying that, like, I have no problem with Jalen Brown being an All Star. He deserves it. I have no problem with Tyrese Maxey being an All Star. He deserves it. Trae Young should definitely be an All Star. Should definitely be an All Star. I really feel like I really think he's one of the most underrated players in the game. I initially thought that maybe he was like maybe overrated a little. I think he's become like one of the most underrated players. Like, did you guys? Hey guys, did you know there's guys did you want to know something? There's three times in NBA history, three times in NBA history where a player averages 25 or more points per game and more assists per game and not being an all-star. That's only happened three times in NBA history. Trae Young is two of those times.
Would you stop sucking Trae Young's dick?
I'm sorry, I'm a huge fan of him. I don't want to see him get disrespected. He's. I mean, I'll ask you this, Michael. Is Trae Young an all-star?
He's probably going to be in the All Star game because Randall got hurt.
Okay, so I know he's probably gonna get in because Randall got hurt, but boy, like should definitely 100% be an all-star, and I really and the fact that he wasn't, I've got a problem with that.
Adams, I thought you would have said Cam Thomas.
I can't say Cam Thomas. He hasn't been good enough.
You say
Well,
he's going to be
well,
an All Star.
well. He would have been good enough if Jacques Vaughn didn't be an idiot and bench him.
Adam, didn't you say at the beginning of the year that Cam Thomas is going to be an All Star?
He would have been if Jacques Vaughn wasn't an idiot.
But didn't you say he was going to be an
I
All
did
Star?
say that. I did say that. Blame Jacques Vaughn, not me.
No, your opinion. Your opinion was stupid.
Mike, all right, I'm gonna ask you this. No, we're not. No, I can't say. Oh, would you trade Trae Young for Julius Randle? Because it's like, okay, the Knicks already have Jalen Brunson, so why would they make
Brunson
that?
is better than Randall. Enough said.
Okay, yeah, but okay, but Mike, Alex, I want to ask you
Brunson's
this
better
question.
than
I
Brunson's
want
better
to
than
ask you this. The Hawks offer Trae Young for Tyrese Maxey 1-for-1. Do you make that trade?
Nope.
So boy, you want me to tell you something?
Yeah.
If you guys make that trade, I would argue you guys would be the 2 seed.
Why are you on Trae Young's dick so heavy?
Because I'm a Trae Young fan. What else can I say? I want the Nets to
I'm
trade
gonna
for
say
him.
this.
I want the
He's
Nets
not
to
he's
trade
not even
for
the
him.
best point guard in the East. He's not even a top 2 point guard in the East.
Okay, not top. Okay, Brunson at least right now I'll give you. Damian Lillard I'll give you. Okay, but
He-
really, name the other point guard in the East.
I say he's not even the top two
Okay, but I agree. I would put him third in the East. I would put him third.
or third in the East. That's the bit. Tyrese Halliburton.
I would definitely take over Tyrese Maxey.
What? Okay, so I'll say he's top. He's 4 or 5. He's 4 or 5.
And he's definitely a top 10 point guard. I would.
N-
He's definitely a top 10 point guard in the NBA.
No, he's not.
Definitely
No,
top
no,
10.
no,
All
no.
right, name me
Top
10 better. Name me 10 point guards right now that are better.
Halliburton.
Wait, who? Who?
Tyrese Halliburton. Ty Halliburton is not better than Trae Young. Oh God!
I'm not even twerking. I'm just gonna moon you.
You said that Tyrese Halliburton is not better than
I'm not even twerking. I'm just gonna moon you.
you're telling me that Tyrese Halliburton is not better than Trae Young?
Who?
Tyrese Halliburton. We have
All right, you
shit.
named one. You named one. You
De'Aaron
need
Fox.
9 more. Who?
De'Aaron Fox. Lillard. Brunson.
I'm not giving you Aaron Fox. You smoking that good weed.
Harden.
You
Booker's been
smoking that good weed.
Devin Booker's been playing point guard for the
All right, he's more of a shooting guard, but you know what? Fine, I'll give you that one.
Luca.
Okay, Luca, I'll give you.
That's five. I got. That's five. Number six. Oh, that's a number six. Gotta be my boy. My boy. Shit. Number six. That's a hard one. I had four I had 10 in my head. Ooh, brain blast. Are we gonna talk about point guards? Shit. All right, I'll give Trae Young maybe a top 10 point guard.
Thank
Oh
you.
yeah,
I
I had
feel
six.
justified. I feel
Harden's
vindicated.
better. Harden's a better point guard, so that's six.
You already said Harden,
Seven. I
no.
said seven. I got three. Three more. Shit.
No,
Okay.
no, you already said Harden. Nice try.
I said De'Aaron Fox is better. Steph Curry. Steph Curry.
All right, Steph Curry, I'll give you.
I got De'Aaron, so that's eight. I got two more. Oh,
I discredit, a
Maxi.
couple of them. No,
Maxi.
thank you. No, no,
Maxi is better
no.
than Trae Young. And number 10. Who's number 10? Who plays? Oh yeah. I'll say Fred VanVleet is better than Trae Young. You know, I had to do it just to fuck with you. I'm about nine still. Oh yeah, John Morant. There you go, John Morant. There you go.
Uh,
John, what? You were telling me
wait,
John Morant
okay,
is not.
okay. When he's not playing with guns, I'll give you that. When he's not playing with guns, I'll give you
I
that.
just named
Fine.
10 better point guards. So shut up.
James Harden, I'm not giving you. De'Aaron Fox, I'm not giving you. No, I'll get. De'Aaron Fox, I'll give you
Darius
that.
Garland.
Tyrese Maxey, I'm not giving you.
Darius Garland.
No, no,
Yes. Yes.
no,
Fucking yes.
no,
You
no.
piece of shit. Yes.
Do you know? Name me another player in the
Oh yeah,
NBA
LeBron
averaging
James. He played
27.
point guard. He's playing point guard this year. So you can suck it. LeBron James.
He's
Shut up.
literally averaging 27 and 10.
LeBron's the point average is a better player. You asked better point guards. I just gave you 10. I named you 11. So suck my
He's
dick.
still listed as, you know what? Guys,
Oh yeah, yeah. I'll take Cam
I'm,
Thomas over Trae Young.
I'm a Nets fan. Even I can tell you smoking that good weed. You smoking
I hate
that
Trae Young. I will
good.
never give Trae Young any credit in my life.
Yeah, I know you. I know you Nick fans don't like him because he breaks your heart.
No, because he's a
I,
douche.
ca- I can't wait for the Nets to trade for Trae Young, and then I'm not sure if it'll be next year or the year, but then we face off against each other in the playoffs, and he absolutely breaks your heart, and you guys
Fuck
shouting
ball.
"Fuck Trae Young, fuck Trae Young." I know I'll just be sitting there going with the biggest grin on my face because I love drinking your tears, Michael.
Pause. That's some gay shit. Adam, I can't believe you mad that Trae Young didn't make the All Star team. He's
That just got on my nerves, so I
oh
just
yeah,
had to
Lamelo
mention.
Ball. Lamelo Ball is better than Trae Young.
No, no, I think Lamelo Ball should have also made the All Star, but I mean,
Lamelo Ball is better than Trae Young. Enough said.
has Lamelo Ball even ever gotten close to the Eastern Conference Finals?
Because he's on a bad team. The fuck? It's the
Oh,
Hornets.
but Trae Young's also on a bad team.
First of all, they played together well. Lamelo Ball needs some help. He has Brandon
And
Miller.
Trae Young needs some help too.
He has DeJounte Murray, and you have John Collins. Shut the fuck up.
He has Johnson Murray and
Collins.
John Collins and
And you have Clint Capella as your center. I don't want to hear shit.
yeah, the Hornets are just a match. I think it's only a matter of time before Trae Young. I think it's only a matter of time before Trae Young asks out of there.
Yo, why are you on his dick?
So I think he should have been an All-Star. That's all. So I
No,
got to rant. I got to rant about that.
you could have said you could have made a better rant than that. If that was your hot take, I would have disapproved in a heartbeat.
Alex, I want to ask you if that was a hot take, would you approve or disapprove it? Trae Young should be an All-Star. Approve or disapprove?
Uh, I guess disapprove.
Thank you. Thank you, Alex. See, Adam?
I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. Okay. All right. All right, let's start wrapping up the show here. We got some Knicks news to talk about.
9 in a row.
Good news and bad news.
They won 9 in a
Knicks
row.
won 9 in a row. Jalen Brunson. What else can we say about him that hasn't already been said? He drops 40 today.
MVP.
I mean,
He's going to win MVP award. If the Knicks keep winning, he's going to win MVP.
debatable, but
The Knicks are a game back from second place.
I mean, the debatable, but
Adam, look at me.
that's the good news. Bad news is Julius Randle. There was a update regarding his injury, and it ain't good. It ain't good. It's that his shoulder. They announced that he's going to be reevaluated in 2-3 weeks. Not that he's going to return in 2-3 weeks. He's going to be reevaluated. So it definitely looks like this Julius Randle injury isn't going to be, it's going to be a long-term thing. Now, Knicks, they're playing well. They beat a really great
Pacers
team, So they're playing well, but without Julius Randle, we all know he's their second best player. How will this? It's like I really feel like you're missing him. You're still missing. Did OG return?
We get OG. We get OG next game.
Wait, he's confirmed to come back.
Yeah.
All right, I'll check on that. But OG and a newbie.
Guys, we have two easy games.
But it's like we look at the injuries the Knicks have had to deal with. It is just it is just. It's like eventually you have to feel like how long will this magic go on for? How long like Alex keep this up the rest of the season without those two guys because we don't know how the impact that Okeano Duby's had. We don't know the impact Julius Randle has had. You got the Lakers coming up. Michael, we all know you're excited for that for obvious reasons. Then you got the Grizzlies. That's a real game. You got the Mavericks. You got the Pacers again. So it's like can Knicks keep this up without probably their second and third best player or will those injuries, take or will those injuries take a toll? Because I'm sorry, Michael. If you guys really want to, try to compete with Boston, Milwaukee, you guys need to be fully healthy.
We'll get Randall. We don't even play Milwaukee for. I think we could come back. The Lakers just beat the Celtics tonight without LeBron and AD.
All right.
So anything is possible. They beat LeBron without the Lakers beat the Celtics without LeBron. You know what I'm saying? So the Celtics really must be down bad right now.
Mm. All right. All right. Also, we also got some news. Joel Embiid, Alex, torn a ligament. That's obviously not good. So he's gonna be out for it's, it's a torn ligament, right?
Yeah.
So he's gonna be out for God knows how long. And
Yeah, I remember I
did
was somebody.
Maxi come back, or is he still hurt? Oh,
Uh,
Maxi's back. Yeah.
oh, speaking of Maxi, one quick thing.
Yep.
At the moment, he's at 41 points.
No, he's up to 43. I mean, you guys are playing the Utah
Yeah,
right now, and boy.
Adam, I'll be at the Sixers game on Monday.
Were you going with your boyfriend, Cameron?
No, I'm going with Doug.
How did he get tickets?
He got tickets, and then my mom Venmoed him.
You are spoiled, Alex. My mom won't Venmo me shit. Hey guys, I'm gonna say this. The
But yeah,
Sixers.
Alex, go ahead. You can talk about the Embiid injury.
What a pity.
Um, it's very tough to hear this news. I just hope that it's not as severe as people think it is, but um, I guess we'll learn more about his injury and what the next step is um, for his recovery over this weekend, and hopefully he'll be back sometime uh, in March or earlier than that. But it's a big loss, and the Sixers are just going to have to grind it out day in and day out, and uh, be consistent and have the ways to win. And if that all plays out, then this team is a full force of excitement, and um, it's just gonna time is just gonna tell, and I just got to take it day by day.
Yeah, I mean, losing Embiid without that huge, but so it's like now it's gonna be like you just hope that sort of relative. You just hope it's nothing where he's out for the year. If you guys should just get him back, yo, maybe like if you guys just get Skim back and make sure he's healthy for the playoffs, that's really all you need to be worried about.
Yeah,
Obviously, losing him is gonna be tough for the regular season at least. But if you guys get into playoffs with a healthy Embiid, I feel like I would feel like you take a chance with that.
yeah. Tobias Harris, Tyrese Maxey, uh, and Patrick Beverly all need to step in because they are the next pieces of this team uh, after Embiid, obviously. But I just feel like this team can do some damage. They just got to play their hearts out defensively and make big stops and down the stretch, especially. So we'll see what happens in the next month and see what the Sixers team is all about.
Sorry, I had to hit hiccups. What?
Okay.
Yo,
God damn
Alex
it,
is
Big Mike.
so pissed.
God
What?
damn it, Big Mike.
What? They just suck.
Okay. All right. Before we get to our bets, we got some Nets news to break down here, and it's I'm very, very conflicted about this news, cause it's like, as on one hand, I don't understand what the Nets are doing, but on the other hand, I do understand what the Nets are doing. Uh, so according ac- according to Michael Scott, of Hoop Site and USA Today Sports, they you want to know who's interested in training for Mikal Bridges? You guys did you guys read this? You want to know who's interested in acquiring Mikal Bridges?
Who?
The Houston Rockets. And apparently the Rockets have said that they have inquired with the Nets about Mikal Bridges, and apparently they are willing to trade the Nets. Remember all those picks that they traded in the James Harden deal? They are willing to offer those picks back for Mikal Bridges. But as of right now, it seems right now the Nets have made Mikal Bridges untouchable in trade talks. Now, I feel conflicted about this because number one, if this was my decision, I would have taken if the Rockets are really offering me all those picks back, like those, I think, what was it, the four picks, 2024, 2025, 26, 27, the controllers picks back, I take it in a heartbeat. If it was me, I would do it. Because as much as I love Mikal Bridges, doing that would be the perfect, perfect way to finally jumpstart this rebuild. Because you get control of all your picks back, and you still have a lot. You still have Cam Thomas. You still have Nick Claxton. And then you maybe you should have Thorne Face Smith. Maybe you should have Spencer Dinwiddie. He first get some extra draft capital, and then now you have all your draft picks back. You still have this all those Suns picks in the Kevin Durant trade. You still have all those picks from the you still have that one pick from the Maverick, the 2029 pick. You still have you still have another first round pick we get from Philly in the Ben Simmons trade. So it's like you you doing this would really you'd be lowered on assets, and you would finally have a chance, give Sean Marks a chance to finally just do what he does best, build through the draft. We saw the way he's able to draft develop Nick Claxton. We saw how he's able to draft and develop Cam Thomas. Why not actually give this guy a chance to draft and develop, help these guys? So on one hand, I really do that, but on the other hand, I've said I want us to pick a direction. And if they don't want to go a rebuilding route, if they want to build around Cantos, if they want to build around Mikal Bridges, I can respect that. But here's the thing: if you're gonna not take that deal, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity to get your draft picks back. If you're not gonna do that, you better be going all in next season. You better be going all in. And that means when I say that, what I mean, if Donovan Mitchell or Trae Young is not, let me explain it this way. If the Nets turn down this deal from the Houston Rockets for all those draft picks, if that offer's legitimate and let's turn it down, and by this time next year, the Nets aren't at least at the bare minimum a 6 seed in the East, in my opinion, Sean Marks needs to be fired. You cannot. I mean, you cannot just reject this deal and then say, "Oh, we want to stay a course," and say, we don't want. Oh, we not gonna do that trade, but we don't want to go in." No, if you turn down this trade, you are all in. You are all in and trying to get this team back to being a contender next season. Which, hey, if the right superstar becomes available, if Donovan becomes available, if Trae Young becomes available, and you can make that trade, I'd be over to it because then you have Cam Thomas, Mikal Bridges, and Trae Young as the big three. That would be interesting. I'd be interested to see that. I'd be interested to see how that works, and you could sell me on that. But if they're just going to stand pat, that's unacceptable. And that, in my opinion, that would be a fireable offense. So I want to see them make this trade. As much as I love Mikal Bridges, I want to see them make this trade, but I'm open to seeing what they could do. What to see what they could do with the building around Mikal Bridges. But I'd say they have to build around them. If they do this trade, if they reject trade and don't build around him, that's absolutely a fireable offense, and that would just be awful. It would just be like it would just be another long list of the many dumb decisions that Nets have made over the years. Michael, why are you looking at me with your hand on your forehead?
Because you stupid. You ignorant. You ignorant.
Did you even pay attention to a single word I said?
Yes.
All right. What was I talking about?
I don't care, and I don't want to listen to it
Then
again.
why did you lie? You lied.
I listen. I don't care to listen to it again.
All right. I just said the net. I will ask you this, Michael. If you're the Nets, the Rockets offer you your picks back from the James Harden deal from Mikal Bridges. Do you do it?
Yes.
I would do it in a heartbeat. If they don't, Michael, if they don't do that, I'm gonna be skeptical. I'm gonna be skeptical.
The Nets suck, bro. I won't worry about them.
Yeah, well, I'm forced to worry about them because I chose them as my basketball team.
You should have picked the Knicks.
How tragic.
You should have picked
No
the Knicks.
going back now. No going back
You
now.
could switch teams as long as you made 80. You could switch teams.
But that if that happens, would I be in the same category of Knicks fans?
No, you wouldn't, because at least you have something more memorabilia. And at least you never root for another team while the Knicks are playing. I'm a Laker fan too, but when the Knicks play Lakers, I always root for the Knicks.
So say I become a Nets and Knicks fan. Nah, I get canceled for that.
No, you won't be canceled. Just make the Knicks as your home team.
I would get canceled. I would get canceled.
Who would cancel you? Is that a Ranger hat you got on your head?
It's a Yankees hat. Get it right. You actually think I'd rather wear a Knicks hat than a Ranger hat.
What would you do if you went to a Ranger game?
I would literally go in a Ranger game where all my girls still saying, "Let's go Devils! Fuck the Rangers!"
You get your ass beat. All right,
Nah,
I'm gonna wrap it up.
no. I'd bring you and you would be my bodyguard.
So you want me to fight 10,000?
I'll pay you.
So you want me to fight 10,000 Ranger fans against me?
All right. How much money would you take me to fight 10,000 Ranger fans? How much money?
$10,000 if I gotta fight 10,000 people.
I'll think about it. I got $10,000 in the bank. Why not?
Good. How the only way I'll let you do it. Let's wrap it up.
All right, yeah, but all right, guys, it's time for our bets of the episode. So, all right, Michael, you know what time it is, right?
Best of the episode.
That's
Game of the
the
episode.
game of the episode.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've been thinking this thing really hard, and
You're obviously gonna pick the Nets of 76 on Saturday.
God no.
Isn't it? No, 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 no. This guy, when we say his two favorite teams, he's been a Brooklyn Nets and 76ers fan his whole life. Alex, aren't I right, buddy?
Correct.
Oh my God, I've been a Nets fan all my life. Even though
You've been
I've
a
been a Kobe
76ers and
Bryant
Joel
fan,
Embiid's your favorite player of all time.
even though I worship Allen Iverson, but Allen Iverson is one of my favorite players. But I've always been a Sixers fan all my life. Even though I have Nick Miller memorabilia in my room, I have Marcus Camby and Kobe Bryant jerseys for years and a Shaquille O'Neal jersey. No big deal, even though my room is blue and orange. So,
Oh, so you're a Mets fan. Got it.
nigga for the Knicks, motherfucker.
I'm just messing with you.
So, Adam, in a word, the boyhood dream has come true. Adam, I've been waiting 24, so I've been waiting for this game for 20 something years to go to, Adam. It may be 20 years too late, but it's worth it. You know what I'm saying? Well, Adam, I also got my favorite rivalry versus my two favorite teams playing against each other. We also got Duke versus UNC this Saturday too. Adam, can I make it? Adam, I'm gonna shock the system up. We're going to have two games of the episode. My boy.
You want to skip the gaming episode next week? Then I'll allow you to do that.
Yes, we will skip the game in the episode. We're going to have
Okay.
two
All
games in the
right.
episode.
Deal.
We got Duke versus UNC and Knicks versus Lakers, baby.
All right.
And I'm going last on both of them.
All right. I'll go first for both of them. I've got Knicks and Duke.
Adam, bravo, bravo, Motsy. The Knicks and Lakers is going to kill Alex. You know why I picked Knicks and Lakers game just to fuck with you. You know that, right? Adam, he about to have a stroke. Alex about to have a stroke. Alex, pick your games of the episodes. He quiet,
Okay.
Adam.
I am going to do Suns money line over.
Games of the episode, stupid.
Oh, okay. Knicks and UNC.
Oh, you fucker. Really? Adam, how torn I must be between my two favorite teams, Adam. How torn I must be. If this was 20 something years ago, I probably would have shot myself. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
If this was like 2001, 2002 versus Mark Saban versus Kobe, I would have fainted. My little boy would have, my little kid self would have handled this game. But I'm gonna pick my beloved New York Knicks at home, and for my college right back for Duke versus UNC. Adam, you know I'm gonna pick UNC, even though you know what I'm saying I've been rooting for UNC ever since I was a little boy.
Yeah, obviously, your favorite college basketball team is
My
UNC.
sister, even though went to UNC, she played for UNC, right?
Exactly.
I can't say with a straight face. Fuck UNC. You know my vibe. Duke Blue Devils, let's go Duke. Baby, baby. All right, Adam, you up. Game best of the episode. What we got?
Okay. I'm going to challenge a certain someone on this podcast to go head to head with me.
Who are you challenging?
You'll know who I announce, so I bet.
Sixers versus Nets?
Yep, I'm gonna take the Brooklyn Nets over the Philadelphia Sixers on the spread.
I
Nets
don't know. I
over
don't know, buddy. That's a
76
hard bet.
spread, and I'll do my thing here. I'm gonna take Am Thomas to score 20 or more, and I'm gonna take Mikal Bridges to score 20 or more.
Adam, that's a ballsy bet. I'm impressed. Good job, buddy. That's the bet you
All
taking?
right, now Alice, here's the question: Are you
Yes,
gonna take the bait?
Alex, you gotta take that bet, brother.
I will.
Oh,
Ooh! It is
Oh,
on like Donkey Kong.
yep.
what are your
All
other bets?
right.
Yeah, any other bets?
Yeah, I am gonna do San Diego State money line.
Wait,
Oh,
is it 76ers money line or spread?
money line.
Okay. And you're gonna take San Diego State?
Yeah, over Utah State, and I'll also do Alabama money line over Mississippi State.
Okay. Go ahead.
Have me up, hype me up. I think I'm the ringleader now, Adam, because I've been on a hot streak.
I'm pretty sure you have. All right, Mr. Ring. All right, ringleader, you're up.
Hype it up, Bam. How we used to do it in the old days. Hype me up.
All right.
Put my
All right. B, you're up.
That's whack. Give me a real one.
It's the nickname I gave you. All right.
That's a racist nickname. Give me a better nickname, or I'm suing.
Okay.
Give me a
Okay.
pun like you used to
All
do.
right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Micah Cunningham. All right, Mister. All right, our defending champion. Last up. Go ahead.
I'm gonna take Brunson for 25 points or more, and I'm gonna take a college basketball. I'm gonna take a Adam. I'm gonna take Maxi for 20 points or more,
Okay.
and I'm gonna take Ken Thomas for 20 points or more.
Oh, nice for a family play.
Yeah, I'm giving all y'all love, even though Adam, I hate both teams, so whoever wins can kill each other.
You're gonna see me and Alex fighting, and you're just gonna be sitting there just eating popcorn.
I'm just gonna be
You're like, I
watching the
gotta
game. I'll
see
just be like,
this. You won't watch me and Alex slap each other around,
and I'm just gonna be chilling.
chilling like a villain.
You know how we get lit?
Yep. All right, guys. So this is all for this episode. Oh my god, 4 episodes to go.
Yeah, bro.
Man,
What
boy,
you
this time
what your
fly.
man's got to do with me? I'm not trying to hear that. See?
Yeah.
All right, I'm ready when you out. Good show.
Yeah,
Good
I'm
show.
definitely. Yeah, you know what, Michael? You know what I'm gonna do this Black History Month. You know what I'm gonna do?
What? Hang out with me more.
I'm gonna binge watch black movies. That's what I'm gonna do.
And me and you're going to hang out this week, next week.
Oh, we're definitely gonna have to find some time to get together. We're definitely gonna have to find
Unless
some.
if you're racist. Which one is it?
You think I? Which you think I would rather have? Either A, be as racist, or B, spend time with one of my best friends.
Amen, brother.
Exactly.
Yeah, Alex,
I know what Josh I'm taking. I know what Josh I'm taking. I'm not sure about Alex though. I'm not sure about Alex
Alex, who's
though.
your number one black best friend? Who's your number one black best friend?
You.
Oh, let the viewers know. Adam, a girl asked me who's my number one best friend between you two. I was like, I hate both of them equally.
Damn.
No, I was about to say they're both my brothers. They're both my sons. I told them both. Here's the thing: one mom actually likes me, the other mom doesn't. You know who?
Yep.
Because here's the thing: Alex was holding it down for 3 years when we were in college, right, Alex?
Yep.
But
Yep.
Adam was holding it for 10 years. But only thing I'll give to Alex because Alex drinks that Adam. That's the only reason. Because I can tell I can give Alex his beer. I'm like, Alex, drink this beer. He'll do it. No question. You'll be like, I'll be like, ew, beer. Grody. I have to get designated driver just in case if I'm drinking, I don't have to drive. Is that right, buddy?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. So yeah. But yeah, guys, any final thoughts?
Go Knicks. Go Duke.
Yeah. Alex, any final thoughts?
F Duke and go Sixers.
Just watch your mouth. Why you hate Duke so much? Why you don't like UNC? Why you like UNC so much?
All right.
Wait. Why you like UNC?
Just to piss you off.
You dick. Adam.
Alright, guys, that's it. This was 205 of the Gay for officially. I'm excited, like I am. I'm Fish, and I'll show you guys the right here, should leave a like and follow and subscribe to the podcast. Also, enjoy our conversation, you can contact me too. We got some social media. If you drop to say, yeah, future episode, man. So, street Jesus fans, you guys will leave it and dive in. See you next time, and until then, stay.
And we're out.